All right. Hello, I'm back. I decided to become a bit more vocal again and put my ideas out there. Normally, it seems to me like it doesn't really matter, but then I have these times where I all of a sudden think, yeah, let's do this. So at least you have this video, and let's see what comes out of this. Maybe you'll get some more. But yeah, I felt very motivated to talk about this single interesting situation where I've seen a lot of people online commenting and just behavior normally online of comments of people, of discussions that people want to get on, mostly online because in real life they won't say anything. But yeah, you basically know the situation, right? People say weird stuff in comments and discussions and whatever, and ultimately, I think it comes down to people wanting to be heard, and that there's no real place in this society anymore to actually be heard, because everyone is so busy with their own thing, and everyone is struggling or just being kept busy, basically, either by a computer or by work or by you name it, right? It's just hard to actually sit down and hear someone. Me also, it's hard for me sometimes I really have to remind myself, oh, I need to be here and not somewhere else in my head. I want to look this person in the eye and have a proper conversation. So back to my situation, I just saw a few comments online and I figured, why are people talking so weird? Like, people give comments or discussion points that in real life wouldn't even hold up. They just talk. They just say crap because it most of the time comes out of their feelings, and they don't really there's no real it's just hard to get your point across to other people behind a screen in your own place with a keyboard. And what I noticed is that the behavior of people really invites to talk even more against the other person, and it becomes kind of this game of a discussion, and it feels like you're having a discussion and you're educating someone, but also you guys are just screaming at each other, and it doesn't really matter. Like, no one is going to learn from that situation, basically. And I was just wondering, why is that? Why is the behavior online so toxic, or so out of context, or so out of place, I would say. And then I stepped outside, and I stepped with my bare feet on the ground. I started to do some work. I put some mulch on some vegetable beds. Just put my hands into the ground and be in the sun and feeling the wind, and actually talking with someone about vegetables. And then it hit me. Then I knew, it's because everyone is just sitting behind a screen. It's because everyone is just typing away on that keyboard, endless typing. And their mind wants to tell them, or their mind wants to tell the world, and they have ideas. And it's sure, you can get stuff done behind the screen. If I look back on my life when I was working online, and that was basically everything I did, you get much done, but in some way you get locked up, and in some way you get into this weird mental state of, you think that you understand reality, but you're not there. And I know for a fact that a lot of people have never even put their feet without shoes, like bare feet. Most people haven't even walked in a forest on bare feet for years. People put sunscreen on because they think the sun is harmful. Well, you know what people do, and it's kind of strange. And to think that society should be healthy, or there's a lot of problems, and a lot of it comes from being behind a computer. I am pretty convinced as well that I lose hair on my head. Of course, not the beard, but the hair on top. I'm pretty sure I get bolder if I sit behind a computer for too long. Because when I was sitting behind a computer for 2 years or 3 maybe, just editing videos and trying to build a business, my skin got irritated and my hair was falling out. And not necessarily noticeable, but I saw it get thinner, and I could swear that the last year that I'm a lot outside, a lot in the sun, a lot busy physically, I know for a fact that my hair has gotten thicker and it's getting healthier, and it doesn't itch anymore, and it's getting better. I think what I want to say with this video in particular, and I think I'm gonna make more because I now feel some kind of thing that what I want to talk about is to bring back the nature in humans, because nowadays we go into nature without realizing that we are nature, but we have secluded ourselves from her. We're sitting in a house, in a box most of the time. Most of the time insulated with chemicals and things that keep out the vibration of the earth. And it's just making us sick and sicker. And the funny thing is, the more you're sitting behind a computer, the more you want to be sitting behind a computer, and the more you see things to do, and the more notifications you get, and you just get sucked into that world. And I noticed my life significantly improve when I stepped away for a bit. And then you can see the insane conversations that people have online. And it's hard for me sometimes to feel empathy to the people saying trash things online. But I've been there and I get it. But it's time to improve it a little bit, I think. So yeah, I hope you like this video. If you want more, or if you want me to talk about more things, let me know. If you like the soothing sound of my voice. I've had some people say that, which is quite nice. So if you just want to listen to me sometimes, let me know so I can make some more videos, I guess. Yeah, I want this to be a bit more where I feel like I'm actually doing something. So please let me know, because otherwise I end up again just talking in circles for what I think for myself. And if that's the case, then I can also, I don't know, I'll still do this, I guess. But it's nice to hear it. Anyway, I'll see you in the next video. Let me know what you think about this whole situation. And have you been in the forest yet?